say hi once again, Hottest Racing fans. We're all set for racing here at Exhibition Park Saturday afternoon, and this is one of the biggest days of the year. It's the day that Exhibition Park and its horsemen pays tribute to the late, great Francis Mcissac with the Francis Mcissac Memorial. This year it is bigger than ever before. The sixth time we've presented this race. It goes for a total purse of $28,800. We hit a field of 27. We have 2 scratches in the 12th race. That cuts that one down to 7, 9 starters in the others. The features go as races 5, 8, and 12. I know you're going to enjoy the show. Let's get it underway with race number 1. It's Saturday, June 22nd, Francis Mcissac Memorial Day at EPR, 48th day of racing. First race, top of the stretch, we've got a winner in Clark Smith, Pokey Calhoun, Tony Haig. Safe on gas with Leroy Vincent. Grinshoe and Herm Meadow, local number Jody Hennessy. Jolly Good Time Steve Mahar, Whitmere Glow Charlie Ross, Isaac Character Gary Vincent. Here they come. They are often got a winner, steps out in a Jolly Good Time. From the outside wings for it, Pokey Calhoun third, local numbers racing fourth. The rid of the turn and got a winner has the best of it on the outside. Racing on the second, Jolly Good Time. Pokey Calhoun is third on the rail. Then it's a local number, Grinshoe, Save on Gas, Isaac Character, Whitmere Glow, the trailer as they go to the quarter, got a winner, the leader. Jolly Good Time hangs a second. Pokey Calhoun is third. Local number fourth, Grinshoe is fifth. Then it's Safe on Gas, that quarter, 30 3/5. They're neck and neck into the top turn. Got a winner, his Jolly Good Time parked. Got a winner by a length. Jolly Good Time at his wheel, racing second. Pokey Calhoun fills the hole. He comes to second. Jolly Good Time now third. And they swing on through the stretch, come racing to the half. The leader has got the winner. Pokey Calhoun is second. Jolly Good Time in on the rail now is third. Local number fourth. Save on Gas is up fifth on the outside. Then it's Grinshoe, Isaac Character. Whitmere Glow trails. They're 5 at half at 102 and 1. They're rid of the turn and going to the 5/8, and Jolly Good Time's out again to challenge. Got a winner, has the lead, Jolly Good Time. Back to second, Pokey Calhoun is a third. Save on Gas, fourth, local number. Isaac Character, Grinshoe, they've raced to the 3/4. And it is got a winner now. Save on Gas to second. Isaac Character racing on third. Save on Gas goes full and he takes the lead. Isaac Character up on the outside. He gets to second now. They're by the 3/4 and 135. Into the top turn, Save on Gas. Isaac Character got a winner. Jolly Good Time and Grinshoe. Pokey Calhoun, local number. Coming to the 7/8, it is Save on Gas with Isaac Character racing second. They swing for home now. It is Save on Gas. Isaac Character driving second. Grinshoe comes to a third. Jolly Good Time got a winner. It is Save on Gas, and here they are to the wire. Save on Gas, Isaac Character, and Grinshoe, and a Jolly Good Time. And the time for the mile, 2:06 and 2. At parading now, the unofficial winner of the first race, number 3, Save on Gas, Bay Pacing Gelding. He's 5 years by Amberjack from Alexis Adios. Owned by Mike Clinton of St. John, trained and driven by Leroy Vincent. The horse gets his 6th winning trip this year, and he steps to a new win race record of 2:6 and 2. The result of the first race, now official. Got a winner was 5th. Pokey Calhoun 7th. Save on Gas, your race winner. Grinshoe was 3rd. Local number 6th. Jolly Good Time was 4th. Whitmere Glow 8th. Isaac Character 2nd. Race times quarter, 30 3/5. The half, 102 and 1. 3/4, 135. And the mile in 2:06 and 2. Second race now approaching the top of the stretch, field of 9. Port City Elmer, Doug Queen, Debbie Jodas, Charlie Ross, the Settler MC with Herm Meadow, Tuxedos Thorpe, Bill Nicholson Jr., Nick Rob Champ with Brian McLean, Fenway Fellow, Wally Hennessy, Rockin' Beauty, Steve Mahar, Trouble with Leroy Vincent, the trailer Matt's Jet, Terry Bernard. Here they come. They're off. Debbie Jodas pacing out on top. Now Tuxedo's Thorpe and Fenway follow. They're 3 wide, neck and neck into the turn, and Debbie Jodas leads on the rail. Tuxedo's Thorpe in between horses, racing on second. Fenway follow 3 wide. He's racing at third as they go by the 8th. And Debbie Jodas still the leader with Tuxedo's Thorpe challenging. Fenway follow. Matt's Jet gets to third. Fenway follow, then Port City Elmer, Rockin' Beauty going up on the outside. So is Trouble and the Settler MC. Nick Rob Champ trailing at the by the quarter, 30 at 1/5. The red of the top turn, Tuxedo's Thorpe. Fenway follow Park racing second. Debbie Jodas is third. Matt's Jet fourth. Then it's Rockin' Beauty as they come by the 3/8 marker, and on through the stretch they come driving onto the half. Tuxedo's Thorpe is cutting it out. Fenway follow with cover now. Racing a second. Debbie Jodas is a third. Then it is a Matt's Jet. Here comes Trouble. Up on the outside to 5th. Then it's Rockin' Beauty, the Settler MC, Port City Elmer, Nick Rob Champ, and they're by the half at 1:01 and 3. Out of the turn now they go to the 5/8. Tuxedo's Thorpe the leader. Fenway follows second. Matt's Jet drives a third. Debbie Jodas fourth. Trouble outside 5th. The Settler MC, Rockin' Beauty, Nick Rob Champ, and Port City Elmer as they go to the 3/4, and Tuxedo's Thorpe still the leader. Then it is Fenway follow Matt's Jet and wide. The Settler MC drives on to 4th as they go racing out by the 3/4. Now Tuxedo's Thorpe still the best of 3. By the 3/4, 1:33 and 4. Into the top turn, Tuxedo's Thorpe. Then Fenway follow racing second, looks for room to move. Then the Settler MC now comes to a third. Debbie Jodas is fourth. Trouble's off stride. And so is Port City Elmer. Way swing for home. Tuxedo's Thorpe and Fenway follow driving second. Debbie Jodas coming up on the inside. It is going to be Tuxedo's Thorpe, and here they are to the wire. It is Tuxedo's Thorpe. Tight for place. Fenway follow Debbie Jodas, and then the Settler MC. And the time for the mile, 2:05 and 4. Out of the wire now, the unofficial winner of the second race, number 4, Tuxedo's Thorpe. The bay pacing mare 5, but Thorpe LaBelle from Tuxedo's Reward. Owned by Mrs. Beatrice Nicholson of St. John, trained and driven by Bill Nicholson Jr. The mare gets her 5th winning trip this season, steps to a new win race record, 2:05 and 4. The result of the second race, now official. Port City Elmer was 8th. Debbie Jodas 3rd. The Settler MC was 4th. Tuxedo's Thorpe, your race winner. Nick Rob Champ was 5th. Fenway follow 2nd. Rockin' Beauty 6th. Trouble was 9th. Matt's Jet 7th. The race time's a quarter, 30 and 1. The half, 1:01 and 3. 3/4, 1:33 and 4. The mile, 2:05 and 4. Our third race approaching the top of the stretch, a field of 7. Legitimate Power with Mike Doyle, Bozo's son Wayne Sprague. Classic Cover, Woodard Carr. Derby Sprint with Brian Moore. Arbor, Coletown, Jody Hennessy. Hector Herbert and Wally Hennessy. Diamond Digger with Steve Mahar. Here they come. They're off, and Hector Herbert wings 40, has the early lead. Derby Sprint second. Bozo's son up on the inside is now second. Derby Sprint racing third. Legitimate Power is 4th. Classic Cover 5th. Arbor, Coletown, Diamond Digger trailing there by the 8th. On to the quarter now, Hector Herbert, the leader, Bozo's son. Let goes Legitimate Power out from 4th. Rushing up, he is now 3rd and going on. Legitimate Power gets to 2nd at now. He goes winging for the lead, and Legitimate Power takes it as they go by the quarter in 31 and 1. Into the top turn, Legitimate Power. Hector Herbert is 2nd. Bozo's son 3rd. Derby Sprint is 4th. Classic Cover 5th. Arbor, Coletown, Diamond Digger is the trailer as they come by the 3/8 now and on through the stretch, racing to the half. Up front with the lead, it is Legitimate Power. Hector Herbert racing a second. Bozo's Son, then Derby Sprint. Here comes Classic Cover. Right behind comes Arbor Cold Town. Diamond Digger trailing there by the half at 102 and 4. Into the turn, now they go racing on to the 5/8. Legitimate Power, he is the leader. Hector Herbert racing second. Classic Cover driving up to third. Bozo's Son is fourth. Arbor Cold Town fifth. Derby's Brent Diamond Digger, but it's on to the 3/4. Legitimate Power, the leader, a length and a half. Classic Cover now second. Hector Herbert third. Arbor Cold Town, Bozo's Son, Diamond Digger, Derby's Brent, and they are by the 3/4. 133 and 2. They're into the top turn. Legitimate Power leads now but 2.5. Classic Cover second. Hector Herbert is third. Arbor Cold Town, Bozo's Son, Diamond Digger, Derby Sprint. They're by the 7/8. They come swinging for home. It is Legitimate Power with a good lead. Legitimate Power, Classic Cover, and Hector Herbert. It is going to be Legitimate Power, and here they are to the wire. It is Legitimate Power, Classic Cover, Hector Herbert, and Bozo's Son. And the time for the mile, 2:03 and 2. At the wire now, the unofficial winner of the third. Number 1, Legitimate Power, brown pacing horse. He's 4 years by Power Baron from Innocent Affair. Owned by Brian Foster of St. John, trained and driven by Mike Doyle. The horse gets his 4th winning trip this season, steps to a new win race record of 2-3 and 2. His old record was 2-6 and 4. Legitimate Power winning 2-3 and 2 his last half in 1 minute and 3/5. The result of the third race is now official. Legitimate Power, your race winner. Bozo's Son was 4th. Classic Cover 2nd. Derby's Brent was 7th. Arbor Cold Town 6th. Hector Herbert 3rd. Diamond Digger 5th. Race times quarter 31 and 1. The half 102 and 4. 3/4 133 and 2. The mile 203 and 2. Fourth race approaching, time for the stretch field of 9. J.B. Pendle, Dr. Hugh Baird, Sally Ripstan, Nelson, Brand New Mate, John Davidson, Cablevision, Brian Moore, Dainty Dive with Wally Hennessy, Shy Scotch and Ross McDonald, Secret Cruiser, Gary Vincent, Cherry Twist, and Trot Cook, and the trailer is Gramps Champ with Tony Watson. Here they come. J.B. Pendle off stride, but back pacing quickly. That Brand New Mate goes racing to the top. They're ready to the turn. Brand New Mate is off stride and swings wide. But Secret Cruiser going by him. And Cablevision wide. And by the 8th pole, it is J.B. Pendle, the leader. Secret Cruiser racing a second. And rushing up on the outside, Brand New Mate. Onto the quarter, J.B. Pendle, Secret Cruiser. Then Sally Rip is third. Brand New Mate racing a 4th. He's into the rail now. Cablevision up on the outside, racing on 5th, the quarter 31. Into the top turn, J.B. Pendle, the leader. Then Secret Cruiser's racing a second. Sally Rip has a 3rd. Brand New Mate on the rail is a 4th. Cablevision hangs 5th. That is Gramps Champ, Dainty Dive, Shy Scott's Cherry Twist Trails. Through the stretch now they come on to the half, and it's J.B. Pendle, the leader. Secret Cruiser is second. Here comes up on the outside, Sally Rip. Then Brand New Mate up on the inside, Cablevision. Then Gramps Champ, Dainty Dive. Then it's Shy Scotch and Cherry Twist Trails. They're by the half and 3 and 3. Out of the turn, they go to the 5/8 up front with the lead. J.B. Pendle, Secret Cruiser second. Sally Rip driving 3rd. Brand New Mate is 4th. Gramps Champ is 5th. Then it's Shy Scotch. Cablevision up on the outside goes Dainty Dive. And they go to the 3/4 now. It is J.B. Pendle. Secret Cruiser is a second. Brand New Mate working up on the inside gets to 3rd. Sally Rip is a 4th. 134 and 1 by the 3/4. Out of the top turn, it is J.B. Pendle, Secret Cruiser. Brand New Mate is third. Gramps Champ comes to fourth. Sally Rip is fifth. Shy Scotch Dainty Dive, Cherry Twist, Cable Vision. They're swinging home. It is J.B. Pendle, Secret Cruiser driving up a second. Brand New Mate, Gramps Champ, Shy Scotch. It is going to be J.B. Pendle. And here they are to the wire. J.B. Pendle, then Secret Cruiser, Brand New Mate, and tight for fourth between Shy Scotch and Gramps Champ. The time for the mile, 2:05 and 2. And at the wire now, the unofficial winner of the fourth race, number 1, J.B. Pendle, a black pacing gelding, 6 years, by Ira Lobel from Pendle Witch. Owned by Mrs. Hazel Sharp of Hampton, trained and driven by Dr. Hugh Baird. The horse scores his first winning trip this season, pacing in 2:05 and 2. The result of the fourth race now official. J.B. Pendle, your race winner. Sally Rip was eighth. Brand New Mate third. Cable Vision was ninth. Dainty Dive sixth. Shy Scotch was fourth. Secret Cruiser second. Cherry Twist seventh. Gramps Champ fifth. Race times quarter 31 seconds. The half 1:03 and 3. 3/4 1:34 and 1. And the mile 2:05 and 2. Card should read from the top 183-96-4275. The mile 2:05 and 2. Fifth race, the division of the Francis Mcissac Memorial Stake, approaching the top of the stretch. E&R Dandy with Frankie Fagan, High Fly Doug McGregor. Jim B. Down with Steve Mason, H.B. Smog, Marcel Barrio. Star Cover with Dougie Walsh. Marcus Midwatch, Mike Downey. Glengall Galaxy, John Davidson. Repeat Power, Mike Doyle. Woodmere Spirit with John Louis Arsenault. Here they come. They're off, and Jim B. Down steps out, takes the lead. H.B. Smog racing second up on the outside. Glengall Galaxy's off stride. Into the turn, it is Jim B. Down and H.B. Smog driving second. Up on the inside, E&R Dandy his third. Marcus Midwatch fourth on the outside. Woodmere Spirit is fifth on the rail. Repeat Power goes to the rail up front. Now it is H.B. Smog moving out. And he shows on top now a lack. Jim B. Down is second. And Marcus Midwatch Park drives on third. E&R Dandy is fourth. Woodmere Spirit out moving fifth. The quarter 29 and 3. Then it is Repeat Power. High Fly Glengall Galaxy Star Cover trails. Around the top turn they come to the 3/8, and H.B. Smog cuts it out. Has the best of it a length to the half as they swing through the stretch. They come driving to the half. H.B. Smog, Jim B. Down, racing second up strong on the outside. Woodmere Spirit driving third. Marcus Midwatch on the rail fourth. Repeat Power now fourth on the outside as they go by the half 1:01 and 3. Out of the turn onto the 5/8, H.B. Smog, Jim B. Down racing second. Woodmere Spirit goes to the rail. He's third. Repeat Power up on the outside going on from fourth. Marcus Midwatch, E&R Dandy, Glengall Galaxy, High Fly Star Cover. They go to the 3/4. H.B. Smog steps out. Leads now but 2.5. Jim B. Down is second. Repeat Power third. Then E&R Dandy is fourth. Woodmere Spirit fifth. 3/4 1:31 and 3. Into the top turn, H.B. Smog, but 2.5. Jim B. Down and Repeat Power. E&R Dandy, Glengall Galaxy coming up on the inside. Now fourth. E&R Dandy is fifth. Woodmere Spirit, they come swinging home, and it is H.B. Smog. Then Jim B. Down and Repeat Power. Glengall Galaxy, E&R Dandy. It is going to be H.B. Smog on alone, and here they are to the wire. H.B. Smog, then Repeat Power. Jim B. Down, tight for fourth between E&R Dandy and Glengall Galaxy. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 2. Out at the wire now, the winner of this division of the Francis Mcissac Memorial Stake. It is number 4, H.B. Smog, bay pacing caught by Smog from Mittany, Hanover, owned by Mel Willis of Galt, Ontario, and Orville Willis of O'Leary, Prince Edward Island, trained and driven by Marcel Barrio. And the colt scores his third winning trip this season, and he steps to a new win race bracket of 2:01 and 2. Our congratulations then to the Willis brothers and to trainer driver Marcel Barrio. And of course to H.B. Smog winning this division of the Francis Mcissac Memorial. Now the result of the 5th race. Now official, Ian Dandy finished 4th, was placed 5th. Set back for interference to Glengale Galaxy as the field approached the half. High Fly was 6th. Jim B. down 3rd. H.B. Smog, your race winner. Star Cover was 9th. Marcus Midwatch 7th. Glengale Galaxy finished 5th, was placed 4th. Repeat Power was 2nd. Woodmere Spirit was 8th. The race times a quarter, 30 3/5. The half, 101 3. 3/4, 1:31 2. And the mile in 2:01 2. H.B. Smog pacing his last half in 59 4. Well, we're taking time out, and I want to introduce a chap from the United States Trotting Association who's visiting with us today, Jerry Connors from the Publicity Department down in Columbus. Jerry, welcome to Exhibition Park.
I'm glad to be here, Ingham. This is the first time I've been up in the Maritimes. I was at Fredericton on Thursday and enjoying the races here this afternoon, all the good colts.
And you're heading back down stateside, I guess, are you, tomorrow?
Yes, sir. We're going back to Bangor tonight. With a little luck, we'll make the races there this evening. Then we're going to go on to Scarborough Sunday afternoon and then back to the USTA offices in Ohio for Monday morning.
Okay, you're with the Publicity Department. Any purpose for your visit up to the Maritimes other than just to get a look-see?
Well, to get a look-see, to say hello to the folks. We don't get up this way, unfortunately. I'm up in this area to help out with a horseman seminar at Bangor. They taped on the local TV show, and I figured while I'm this close, I'll come up and see the good folks and just see what's going on. I like what I see so far.
How'd you like that H.B. Smog colt?
He'll do most anywhere. He just goes off all by himself, 59 4 last half. That's a good mile anywhere you go, anywhere in the world. Good horsemen would appreciate that.
And the 12th race coming up, there's a colt in there called Tobic Power. He's 7 for 7 this year. You going to be able to stay around to see him?
I intend to be here. When I go to the races, I go to all the races, and especially for this one. He looks like an amazing horse. He'll get a test today. That I don't remember the name of the colt, but one from Blue Bonnets who looked like a good one also.
Well, that colt was Cover Cloud. He's been scratched.
Oh, he was scratched?
Yeah, he's scratched. And the Glengale Skipper colt, we just have word that he has been scratched as well. And I don't know what his problem is. The Cover Cloud colt did not come from Blue Bonnets. The Glengale Skipper was here warming up, and as I say, a late scratch. So, well, it's good to see you people up here in the Maritimes, the folks from Columbus. We've been together for a long time, the USTA and the Maritimes.
Well, we hope that we stay here for a long time. The Maritimes are an important part of the USTA, and as I say, whenever we get a chance, we'd like to come up, and whatever we can do for the folks, that's what we're here for.
Just for those folks watching that might not understand, the maritime provinces of Canada and Newfoundland, so we would say the Atlantic provinces, are members of the United States Trotting Association, and we go way back to before Newfoundland joined Confederation. Back around about 1939, I think it was, that the Maritimes were charter members of the United States Trotting Association.
And proud members, and Mr. Colwell from here at EPR is just about our newest director. They added on a directorship from the track directorship from the Maritimes, and now he's a director for us.
There's been a movement underway of the folks from Upper Canada. John Hayes coming in from the Canadian Trotting Association, and he thinks that this area should join the Canadian Trotting Association. I think probably loyalty is going to survive, and I think the Maritimes are going to stick with the USTA.
I certainly hope so. We feel we offer good services. We try to do as what we can. The computer system is getting in place, and we really do hope that the folks in the Maritimes stay with us. They're a valuable part of harness racing.
Jerry, look, thanks for dropping in. Nice to see you here. We hope to see you again.
I'd like to get up here again. I don't know when, but if I can, I will be here.
I'll tell you a good night. One Friday night late in August, and we have our Provincial Cup.
The Provincial, even I know the Provincial Cup. Hogan won it a couple of years back. Doherty, the good stateside drivers, and the best of the Maritimes horses. If I can get here, I'll be here.
Okay, we look forward to that. And again, thanks for dropping in.
Thank you.
Let's go with race number 6 now. 6th race approaching top of the stretch field of 7. Deb Sip, Ross McDonald, Dart Gum, and Tony Haig. Fontana Joe Wally Hennessy. Charbel Joan Tom Mason. Harbor Castle Dr. Hugh Baird. El Dorado with John Davidson. Shalom Allison with Stan Nelson. And here they come. Clear off Dart Common, shows a nose in front. Charbel and Joan and Eldorado are winging fourth, and they go into the turn, and now it is Deb Sip. Deb Sip, the leader. Charbel and Joan goes to second in between horses. 3 wide, Eldorado racing third. Dart Common's on the rail now third. Eldorado outside is fourth. Fontana Joe his fifth. Then it is Shalom Allison. Harbor Castle trailing the coos. Charbel and Joan on to the top, and Deb Sip is now racing second. Dart Common his third. Eldorado is fourth. Fontana Joe fifth. Shalom Allison. Harbor Castle trailing by the quarter. 30 seconds flat. Into the top turn. Charbel and Joan pacing on top. She has the best of it, a length and a half. Deb Sip is second. Dart Common third. Eldorado racing fourth. And here comes Fontana Joe from fifth. Then Shalom Allison. Harbor Castle trailing. They come racing through the stretch, driving on to the half. It is Charbel and Joan. She's cutting it out. Then Deb Sip is second. Here comes Dart Common outside, racing on third. And racing fourth behind him with cover Fontana Joe. Eldorado fifth. Shalom Allison. Harbor Castle by the half, and 2 and 2. They swing to the 5/8. Charbel and Joan pacing on top. Deb Sip is second. Dart Common drives third. Eldorado is fourth. Then Fontana Joe fifth. Shalom Allison and Harbor Castle. It's on to the 3/4 now. It is Charbel and Joan, and Dart Common goes to second now. Deb Sip has a third. Fontana Joe now fourth. Eldorado fifth. Shalom Allison. Harbor Castle by the 3/4, 1:33 and 3. Head of the top turn, Charbel and Joan still holds her lead. Dart Common hangs tough second. Deb Sip racing a third. Fontana Joe swinging 3 wide. He's fourth. Eldorado fifth. Then Harbor Castle, Shalom Allison. They swing for home. It is Charbel and Joan. Charbel and Joan, and Fontana Joe comes up on the outside to second, but it's going to be Charbel and Joan. And here they are to the wire. Charbel and Joan, Fontana Joe, Dart Common, and maybe Shalom Allison. The time for the mile, 2:04 and 3. And parading now, the unofficial winner of the 6th race. It is number 4, Charbel and Joan. Bay pacing mare, 5 years by Irish Baron from Charbel and Streak. Owned and trained by Joe Spite of St. John, Tommy Mason driving. The mare gets her 3rd winning trip this season. She steps to a new win race record of 2:04 and 3. The result of the 6th race now official. Deb Sip was 6th. Dart Common 3rd. Fontana Joe was 2nd. Charbel and Joan, your race winner. Harbor Castle 7th. Eldorado 5th. Shalom Allison 4th. Race times quarter 30 seconds. The half 1:02 and 2. 3/4 1:33 and 3 in the mile, and 2:04 and 3. The 7th race, the NBAHA pace, approaching the top of the stretch for the field of 7. Miramichi, Eder, and Millet Coughlan, Brockaway, Wally Hennessy, Hummer Garmin, Bill Nicholson Jr. Glengal Starling with Jody Hennessy, flying down Steve Dowley. Crossway with Willard Carr, Sip along Antelope with Stanley Nelson, and here they come. There, off, and Glengal Starling goes quickly to the top, flying down outside of her, racing on second. Up on the inside, Miramichi Eder is third. Crossway is wide, racing on the 4th, and Brockaway, Hummer Garmin, and Sip along Antelope. They're by the 8th, and flying down goes charging to the top. He moves out a length. Glengal Starling is second. Miramichi Eder third. Crossway on the outside. She's racing on. Gets to third now. Miramichi Eder is fourth. Hummer Garmin hangs fifth. Then it is a Brockaway and Sip along Antelope. By the quarter, 30 and 2/5. They're out of the top turn, flying down, pacing on top, and Crossway challenging is second. Glengal Starling is third. Then Hummer Garmin comes to fourth. Miramichi Eder is fifth. Then it's Sip along Antelope, and Brockaway trails. They come through the stretch, and they're racing to the half. Flying down, pacing on top. Crossway racing second. Here comes Hummer Garmin out 3 wide. Racing on, he goes to second now. It is flying down. Hummer Garmin, Glengal Starling. Sip along Antelope is 3 wide. They were by the half, 1:01 and 2. They go into the turn and on to the 5/8. Flying down with Hummer Garmin challenging second. They race neck and neck as they go by the 5/8. Flying down on the inside, Hummer Comet on the outside. Glengal Starling racing third. Crossway is fourth. Miramichi, Etter, then Sipalong, Antelope, and there goes Brockaway moving from the rear of the pack as they race out of the three-quarters, flying down the leader by that marker. 132. They're rid of the top turn. It is flying down a half length. Hummer Comet is second. Glengal Starling racing third. Brockaway wide is racing fourth. Then it's Miramichi, Crossway, Sipalong, Antelope. They swing for home. Flying down, pacing on top, and Hummer Comet driving up second. It is flying down. Hummer Comet, Glengal Starling, Brockaway. Gonna be flying down, and here they are to the wire. It is flying down. Hummer Comet, Brockaway, and Glengal Starling. And the time for the mile, 2:03. And parading now the winner of the 7th race, the NBAAJ pace. It's number 5, Flying Down. Bay pacing horse, he's 5 years, by B.G.'s Bunny from True Blue Happy. Owned by Milton Downey of St. John, trained and driven by Steve Downey. The horse is trained by Steve Mason, Steve Downey driving. The horse gets his 3rd winning trip this season. That's his best, 2:03. And as we mentioned, we're pleased to have with us this afternoon Joe Flynn of Bathurst, the president of the New Brunswick Amateur Hockey Association, and his St. John's Zone director, Gregory Said, and their special guest, Mr. Maury Costello, the president of the Canadian Amateur Hockey Association. Trackside joining in the cooler presentation. Our congratulations then to Flying Down, Milt Downey, trainer Steve Mason, driver Steve Downey, and to the hockey executives with us this afternoon. And the result of the 7th race now official. Miramichi Etter was 5th. Brockaway 3rd. Hummer Comet 2nd. Glengal Starling was 4th. Flying Down, your race winner. Crossway 7th. Sipalong Antelope was 6th. Race times quarter 30 and 2/5. The half 101 and 3. Three-quarters 132. And the mile in 2:03. Now the 8th race, the division of the Francis Mcissac Memorial. Approaching the top of the stretch of field of 9. Nightly Blue Boy with Steve Mahar. Green Nile Storm, Doug McGregor. Kilkerran Cruiser, Darrell McLean. Kilkerran Castle with Phil Pinkney. Maple Grove Triton, Wally Hennessy. Charlotte's Blazer, Marcel Barrio. Harborview Beamer with Paul Bro. Fussy's Filly with Doug Walsh. B.J. Denver and Mike Downey, and here they come. They're off. Kilkerran Cruiser steps out. He has the early lead. Maple Grove Triton is racing as 2nd. Charlotte's Blazer has 3rd. Kilkerran Castle racing 4th. Harborview Beamer 3 wide is 5th. Then it's Fussy's Philly, Nightly Blue Boy, B.J. Denver, Green Owl Storm. They swing up the backstretch, go racing to the quarter, and it's Kilkerran Cruiser stepping out. Maple Grove Triton racing 2nd. Charlotte's Blazer 3rd. Harborview Beamer, he is 4th. Then it is Kilkerran Castle as they go by the quarter. In 29 at 1, they're rid of the top turn. Kilkerran Cruiser. He's pacing on top, leads a length and a quarter. Maple Grove Triton to 2nd. Charlotte's Blazer racing 3rd. Harborview Beamer, Kilkerran Castle. Here comes Fussy's Filly up on the outside, right behind it, Green Owl Storm. Then Nightly Blue Boy and B.J. Denver trails. They come driving onto the half, and the leader is Kilkerran Cruiser. Out from 2nd comes Maple Grove Triton. Fussy's Filly racing 3rd. Charlotte's Blazer. They go racing on by the half, and Kilkerran Cruiser, the leader. The half 101 at 1. They're rid of the turn on to the 5/8. Kilkerran Cruiser. Maple Grove Triton racing 2nd. Charlotte's Blazer laying 3rd in the rail. Fussy's Filly is 4th. Then Kilkerran Castle, Harborview Beamer, Green Nile Storm, Nightly Blue Boy, and B.J. Denver. They go racing to the 3/4. Kilkerran Cruiser. Maple Grove Triton racing 2nd. Charlotte's Blazer uptight 3rd. Looks for room. Fussy's Filly is 4th. Kilkerran Castle is 5th. 1:30 and 2/5 as they go into the top turn. It is Kilkerran Cruiser. Maple Grove Triton driving hard 2nd. Charlotte's Blazer. He sits pretty but looks for racing room. Fussy's Filly is 4th. Karen Castle is fifth. Green Isle Storm, Harborview Beamer, Nightly Blue Boy. 3 wide coming home. It is Karen Cruiser on the outside. Fussy's Filly and Karen Castle on the outside. Here they are to the wire. Looks like Karen Castle, Fussy's Filly, Maple Grove, Triton, and Karen Cruiser. The time for the mile, 2:01 and 4. And parading now, the unofficial winner of this division of the Francis Mcissac Memorial. It is number 4, Karen Castle. Bay pacing colt by Miracle Chip from Queens Broadway. Owned by Michael Sullivan and Eric Steves of Moncton. Trained and driven by Phil Pinckney. And the colt gets his first winning trip this season, stepping to a new win race record of 2:01 and 4. Reminiscent a little bit, Mr. Pinckney, of your trip here last fall when you won the Barrio Memorial with Karen Barron and Who's to Blame. Phil Pinckney, congratulations, and also to Michael Sullivan and Eric Steves, and to Karen Castle, winning this division of the Francis Mcissac Memorial. 2:01 and 4. Trackside batting, congratulations, Mr. Jerry Connors of the USTA's Publicity Department. And the result of the 8th race now official. Nightly Blue Boy was 7th. Green Isle Storm 5th. Karen Cruiser was 4th. Karen Castle, your race winner. Maple Grove Triton was 3rd. Charlotte's Blazer 6th. Harborview Beamer 8th. Fussy's Filly 2nd. B.J. Denver was 9th. Race times quarter 29 and 1. The half 1:01 and 1. 3/4 1:30 and 2/5. The time for the mile 2:01 and 4/5. A new record for Karen Castle. The old mark was 2:03 and 1. Now the 9th race, approaching the top of the stretch for the field of 8 by a Rumpa-Pum-Pum with Steve Mahar, Glencoe Tyke Guy, and Jody Hennessy. King's Beacon Clark Smith, Offshore Oil John Davidson, Queen Lakes Ross McDonald, Carriesbrook Etta with Darrell McLean, La Bouvier with Steve Mason, and Freddie Dream with Marcel Barrio. Here they come. Later often Carriesbrook Etta goes winging 4, and she has the lead. Then Bio Rumpa-Pum-Pum is racing 2nd. La Bouvier goes to 3rd. Glencoe Tyke Guy 4th. King's Beacon racing 5th. Freddie Dream 3 wide. Offshore Oil. Queen Lakes trails her by the 8th, and it's on to the quarter. La Bouvier on the move. She's up to 2nd and winging a 4, and she takes the lead. It's La Bouvier pacing on top, and Carriesbrook Etta racing 2nd. Bio Rumpa-Pum-Pum is 3rd. Offshore Oil driving up goes on to 3rd, and they go racing out by the quarter in 31. Head of the top turn, La Bouvier, the leader. Offshore Oil challenging and takes it. It is Offshore Oil. La Bouvier racing a 2nd. Carriesbrook Etta racing a 3rd. Bio Rumpa-Pum-Pum is out moving now from 4th. Glencoe Tyke Guy behind him with cover. They come through the stretch race onto the half. Offshore Oil out from 2nd again. Here comes La Bouvier, but she's back in again. They come by. Rumpa-Pum-Pum is off stride, but back pacing quickly as they go racing on by the half. It's 1:02 and 2. They're into the turn and going to the 5/8, and there goes Carriesbrook Etta out from 3rd. Racing to the 5/8 Offshore Oil. Now Carriesbrook Etta goes to a 2nd and goes winging for the lead as they're by the 5/8. On to the 3/4 now. Offshore Oil, Carriesbrook Etta driving 2nd, La Bouvier 3rd. Then Glencoe Tyke Guy is 4th. Freddie Dream gets to 5th. By a Rumpa-Pum-Pum, Queen Lakes, King's Beacon by the 3/4. 1:33 and 1 into the top turn. It is Offshore Oil, Carriesbrook Etta challenging 2nd. La Bouvier on the rails, she's 3rd, looking for room. Glencoe Tyke Guy swings 3 wide 4th. Queen Lakes up on the inside 5th. Freddie Dream swinging wide. They head for home. It is Offshore Oil, Carriesbrook Etta, Freddie Dream on the outside. It is now Freddie Dream, Offshore Oil, Queen Lakes. Here they are to the wire. Freddie Dream, Offshore Oil, Queen Lakes. La Beauvier, and the time for the mile, 2:04 and 2. And parading now the unofficial winner of the 9th. It's number 8, Freddie Dream. Chestnut pacing, gelding 4 years by Wanakee from Better's Delight. Owned, trained, and driven by Marcel Barrio of St. John. The horse gets his 3rd winning trip this season. Steps to a new win race record of 2:4 and 2. His old record was 2:5 and 4. Now the result of the 9th race, now official. 9th race official. Bio Rumpapum was 8th. Glencoe Tight Guy 6th. King's Beacon 7th. Offshore Oil 2nd. Queen Lakes 3rd. Carriesbrook Etta 5th. La Beauvier 4th. Freddie Dream, your race winner. Times quarter 31. Half 1:02 and 2. 3. The mile 2:04 and 2. Now the 10th race, approaching the top of the stretch for the field of 6. We have Power Mac with Ron Robertson, Bionic Chris and Tom Mason, Shallow Marley, Ross McDonald, Falden Lord, Jody Hennessy, Laurel's Curly, Steve Mahar, Gemini, Greenwood, Wally Hennessy. Here they come. There, off Shalom Marley shows on top with Bionic Chris on the inside, and he goes to the top, and Shalom Marley's racing his 2nd, Power Mac his 3rd. Falden Lord is 4th, Laurel's Curly and Gemini Greenwood trailing as they swing by the 8th pole. Bionic Chris and now Power Mac to 2nd, Shalom Marley's racing a 3rd. Falden Lord is 4th, Laurel's Curly, Gemini Greenwood trailing as they go to the quarter, and Bionic Chris stepping out. Leads a length and a half. Power Mac is racing a 2nd. Shalom Marley 3rd. And they are by the quarter in 30 and 2/5. They're rid of the top turn. Bionic Chris a length and a half. Power Mac is 2nd but 2. Shalom Marley is 3rd. Falden Lord racing a 4th. Laurel's Curly is 5th. And Gemini Greenwood trailing as they come by the 3/8. And on through the stretch, and here they come. They're racing for the half. Up front and cutting it out, it is Bionic Chris, and here comes Power Mac. Up and at him on the outside, racing 2nd. He's at the leader's wheel. Shalom Marley is 3rd. Falden Lord is 4th. Laurel's Curly, Gemini Greenwood, the half 1:01 and 2. They're rid of the turn and racing on to the 5/8, and Bionic Chris cuts it out. Power Mac is 2nd. There goes Shalom Marley from 3rd. Falden Lord and Laurel's Curly and Gemini Greenwood. On to the 3/4, Bionic Chris off stride. And so is Shalom Marley. Then it's Power Mac now, and Falden Lord goes to 2nd. Laurel's Curly 3rd. Shalom Marley 4th. Gemini Greenwood, Bionic Chris, and they're neck and neck, 2 leaders as they go by the 3/4 in 1:32. Power Mac and Falden Lord and Laurel's Curly swinging 3 wide. Shalom Marley, then Gemini Greenwood and Bionic Chris. They come by the 7/8. Now they're swinging home and fanning out 3 wide. Power Mac. Falden Lord driving 2nd. Laurel's Curly. Shalom Marley. Power Mac and Laurel's Curly and Falden Lord. And here they are, and to the wire. It's tight. Looks like maybe Power Mac, Laurel's Curly, Falden Lord, Shalom Marley. Time for the mile, 2:02 and 4. The inquiry sign is up. Now the result of the 10th race, now official. Power Mac, your race winner. Bionic Chris was 6th. Shalom Marley 4th. Falden Lord 3rd. Laurel's Curly 2nd. Gemini Greenwood 5th. Race times quarter 30 and 2/5. The half 1:01 and 2. 3/4 1:32. And the mile 2:02 and 4. Starters for the 11th approaching top of the stretch field of 9. Gaff's going to go with Jody Hennessy, Shuzbot, Steve Mahar, Flint Gorman, Rod Gogan, Glittering Bird, Tony Haig, Bye Colleen, Brian Moore, Happy Sort of Wayne Mahar, Port City Nick, Marcel Barrio, Brother Lynx, Gary Vincent, and the trailing horse is Jessamine Creek with Terry Bernard, and here they come. Clear off Shazbot, pacing on top by Colleen. Racing up on the outside, racing on second. Gaff's going to go as third. Brother Lynx is fourth on the outside. Glittering Bird, she's racing fifth. Happy Soda outside sixth. Jasmine Creek, Port City Nick, and Flint Garmin trails. Up the backstretch they go, driving out of the quarter. Shazbot cuts it out with Bye Colleen. Lying in behind him, racing second. Brother Lynx drives up on the outside third. Gaff's going to go as fourth. Glittering Bird is fifth, and it's Happy Soda. Jasmine Creek, Port City Nick, and Flint Garmin in the quarter, 30 seconds. Out of the top turn, Shazbot pacing on top, and Brother Lynx. Park drives on east, gets to second. Bye Colleen is racing third. Gaff's going to go as fourth. Glittering Bird racing fifth, and they're by the 3/8 now. Here they come. They're racing through the stretch onto the half, and Shazbot is the leader. Up on the outside and challenging Brother Lynx. Now they're facing neck and neck as they come to the half. Bye Colleen third. Gaff's got to go out moving fourth. Glittering Bird, Happy Soda, Port City Nick. Then Jasmine Creek and Flint Garmin that half. 1:01 and 4 around the turn. They go to the 5/8 Shazbot. Brother Lynx driving a second. Bye Colleen third. Gaff's got to go is fourth. By the 5/8 now, and it's on to the 3/4, and it is Shazbot. Brother Lynx challenging second. Gaff's got to go as third as Brother Lynx goes to the top now. Shazbot starts to let go. It is a Brother Lynx, and Gaff's got to go, and Glittering Bird going to the outside. Shazbot way wide. Port City Nick driving on. He quickly gets to a third. 1:34 and 3 by the 3/4 around the top turn. It is Brother Lynx, and Gaff's going to go, and Port City Nick is strong a third. They come swinging for home, pacing with the lead. Up on the outside now, it is Gaff's got to go. Brother Lynx, Port City Nick, and Happy Soda looks for him, and it is now Gaff's got to go. Here they are to the wire. Gaff's got to go, and Brother Lynx and Happy Soda at Port City Nick, and the time for the mile, 2:07. At the wire now, the unofficial winner of the 11th race, number 1, Gaff's got to go. Black pacing horse, 7 years for Southampton V from Gem Fire. On by Frankie Reed of Charlottetown, trained and driven by Jody Hennessy. The horse gets his 4th winning trip this season, his fastest this afternoon in 2:07. The result of the 11th race now official. Gaff's got to go, your race winner. Shazbot was 9th. Flint Garmin 7th. Glittering Bird 5th. Bye Colleen was 8th. Happy Soda 3rd. Port City Nick was 4th. Brother Lynx 2nd. Jasmine Creek 6th. The race time's quarter 30 seconds. The half 1:01 and 4. 3/4 1:34 and 3. And the mile in 2:07. Now the 12th race, 3rd division of the Francis Mcissac Memorial, approaching the top of the stretch, a field of 6. Horton's Blaze, Wally Hennessy, Big D, Marcel Barrio, Hasty Bick, Ron Robertson, Tobic Power, Steve Mahar, Tom Wood, Eddie, Jody Hennessy, Island Fella, Clark Smith. Here they come. They're off, and Big D stepping out on the inside. Horton's Blaze, and out 3 wide. Tobic Power, they're 3 wide around the turn. Horton's Blaze, the leader in the inside. Big D up and at him on the outside, racing a second. Then Tobic Power's racing a third. Then Hasty Bick is rolled off stride as Big D now goes to the top and out 3 wide. There goes Tobic Power to the top. Tobic Power and Big D racing a second. Horton's Blaze is a third. Island Fella 4th. Then Tom Wood Eddie racing 5th. 29 and 1 by the quarter round the top turn. Tobic Power the leader. Big D is racing 2nd. Horton's Blaze closing the gap. He's racing 3rd. Island Fella racing 4th. Tom Wood Eddie 5th. And Hasty Bick trails. They come to the half. Tobic Power pacing on top. Big D racing a 2nd. Horton's Blaze is 3rd. Island Fella 4th. Then Tom Wood Eddie as they go racing out by the half. By the half, a minute and 1/5. A minute and 1/5 at the half, and they're rid of the turn. Racing now for the 5/8. It is Tobic Power. Big D racing second. There goes Island Fella. Up on the outside and out from second goes Big D. Island Fella third. Horton's Blaze and Tom Wood Eddy on to the three-quarters. Toe Big Power. Big D racing second. Toe Big Power now a length and a half. Big D is second. Island Fella third. Horton's Blaze fourth. Tom Wood Eddy is fifth. 1:30 and 3/5 around the top turn. Toe Big Power, Big D racing is second. Island Fella third. Then Horton's Blaze and Tom Wood Eddy. They're by the 7/8. They swing for home. It is Toe Big Power now but two. Toe Big Power, Big D, Island Fella, Tom Wood Eddy. It is going to be Toe Big Power, and here they are coming to the wire. It is Toe Big Power, then Big D, and then Island Fella, Tom Wood Eddy, and Horton's Blaze. And the time for the mile, 2 minutes and 1/5. And parading now, the winner of the 12th race and the overall winner of the Francis Mcissac Memorial Stake. It's number 5, Toe Big Power. A bay colt, a Power Baron from Frosty G, and he's home with Sterling Wiggins of Westfield and Alan Hansen of St. John. Trained by John Davies and Steve Mahar driving. And the colt gets his 8th win from 8 tries this year. And he picks up a new win race record of 2 minutes and 1/5. Now Exhibition Park's General Manager Doug Caldwell, accompanied by Mrs. Barbara Mcissac and her daughters, Trackside, to make the presentation, trophy, and cooler to Toe Big Power, Sterling Wiggins, Alan Hansen, trainer John Davies, and driver Steve Mahar. Toe Big Power, 2 minutes and 1/5. The overall winner of the Mcissac Memorial, determined by fastest time. And the result of the 12th race now official. Horton's Blaze was 5th. Big D 2nd. P.H. Rose was scratched. Hasty Bick 6th. Toe Big Power, your race winner. Tom Wood Eddy 4th. Island Fella 3rd. Glengale Skipper scratched. Cover Cloud was scratched. Race time was 1:29 and 1. The half a minute and 1/5. 3/4 1:30 and 3. And the mile in 2 minutes and 1/5. Well, I tell you, it's been some sort of a show here at Exhibition Park this afternoon. The Francis Mcissac Memorial going in 3 divisions. H.B. Smog winning 201 and 2. That was Kilkerran Castle winning 2-1 and 4. And the one you just saw, Toe Big Power, in 2 minutes and 1/5. Our slowest trip of this afternoon's card, a mile in 2:07. 8 of the 12 races clocked better than 2:05. So it's been a super afternoon weather-wise and a super afternoon of racing. Do hope that you have enjoyed the show. I remind you that it's coming your way on Cable 6 Saturday nights at 7, repeated Sunday nights at 9, and our Wednesday night cards here from EPR come your way on Cable 6 Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. We'd like to see you here sometime soon, maybe Wednesday night, our next card. We're going to post that at 7:30. So till the next time from Exhibition Park, Ingham Palmer, it's been a pleasure.